Former LSU star and current Houston Texan Tyrann Mathieu is here with us. The New Orleans native is home to raise money for a great cause with a celebrity kickball game. He's also holding a free kids clinic. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
First of all, this is so cool, a kickball game. You know, you hear about the softball games and the guys feel like they have to be in the batting cage all week long. So how did this come about, and tell us some of the VIPs who are going to play?
Well, you know, coming from New Orleans, you know, we played kickball a lot in school, and I kind of wanted to bring that back. Like you mentioned, a lot of guys play softball, they do golf, and so I just wanted to do something that was kind of like New Orleanian.
Sure.
And I thought kickball was the perfect idea, and going to have a bunch of names, a bunch of Saints guys. Ted Ginn's going to be there, Mike Thomas, Patrick Peterson from LSU,
sure.
Jarvis Landry. So it's going to be a star-studded event.
Coach O's going to be one of the coaches, and then the Birdman's going to be the other?
That's going to be really interesting to see those two coaching against each other. So hopefully it'll be fun.
Now, of course, those go to all the proceeds go towards your foundation, but you're also giving the 3rd annual Kids Clinic, which is Sunday at the Saints facility. And this is so cool. They get to meet you. They get a skills camp, goodies, free food. Why is it so important for you to come back, even though you were in Arizona for 5 years?
Well, you know, I think it's important for kids to, you know, see me and, you know, be able to relate to me. And obviously, you know, seeing somebody on TV is one thing, but I think being around people that you admire is another. And I think it can push people to, you know, great heights. And that's all I try to do is, you know, really encourage these kids, inspire them, and try to bring enough celebrities and enough successful people around, and they could just pick, you know, from the bunch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, we mentioned that's at the Saints facility, so you must have a good relationship with them. I know Michael Thomas was on Twitter trying to recruit you to New Orleans. The Saints had just picked up Kurt Coleman and Patrick Robinson, but did they reach out to you?
No, the Saints didn't reach out to me, and I wasn't surprised by it. Obviously, I have a great relationship with the Saints organization, with the players exactly. So I wasn't, you know, I didn't feel any way about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you signed a 1-year deal with the Texans. Why the Texans?
You know, I wanted to be back down south. Obviously, it lets me be closer to my family. Sure. I thought that was a great idea, and obviously I thought the Texans have a great defense. And you know, obviously coming from Arizona, I wanted to play with a great group of guys, and I thought the Texans was a perfect fit for me. Yeah,
J.J. Watt, Deshaun Watson, that's an up-and-coming team for sure. Talk just a little bit about, everybody expected, it's a 1-year deal for $7 million. Everybody expected you to go somewhere for multi-years for at least $11 million a year.
Right.
And then people were kind of calling you out on Twitter saying, oh, you're driving down the safety market, but you responded, and I thought this was great. I want to make sure I said the quote right. Safety position is becoming a devalued position, so safeties literally have to play lights out to even be valued. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, you know, I think it's just one of those things where, you know, different positions go through it from time to time. I think the running back position went through it, you know, 5 years ago.
Exactly.
And where, you know, they don't really appreciate the value of the safety, even though there are some great safeties in the league. But so hopefully we could change that narrative and, you know, obviously get guys back healthy, guys like Eric Berry, and I think they'll kind of change that narrative and, you know, get guys paid again.
It was cool to hear Deion Sanders say you're the best safety in the league.
It's always cool to hear guys that you look up speak highly of you.
And last but not least, today is Tom Benson's funeral. When he passed away, you tweeted, RIP Tom Benson, hashtag 7th Ward legend. What are just your thoughts on his contributions to this city?
You know, I think he's the perfect, you know, American dream, you know, the New Orleans dream, right? To really rise from rags to riches. And, you know, everything he's done for the city, you know, and I think what I'll remember him the most from is just the impact he had for the city after Hurricane Katrina. You know, keeping the team in New Orleans. I think that meant a lot to the city. It definitely meant a lot to the people. And you know, we'll forever miss him.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We know you're a busy man. We appreciate your time. The 1st annual Tyrann Mathieu and Friends Celebrity Kickball Classic tomorrow at the Shrine on Airline from 3 to 5. Tickets are available online. You can go to our website, wwltv.com, click on the links. And then registration is now open for his Heart of the Badger Youth Skills Camp on Sunday at the Saints practice facility. The camp is free and open to kids ages kindergarten through 9th grade. To register, once again, head to our website, wwltv.com, and click on links. Dave?